I'm Bill Bowers. I am one of the co-chairs of Grad Nite Live. This would have been my 17th year as co-chair. It was originally started, again, this would have been the 24th edition of Grad Nite, and it was originally started by Janet Gibson, Diane Frohenfall. Grad Nite or prom night are generally dangerous nights for kids. It's an extremely exciting time, fun time, but decision making isn't always the best. And so they created Grad Nite in order to create an environment where it would be substance free and that kids could get together one last time as a class and celebrate their achievement, but be safe at the same time.
Hi, I'm Cody Rowland. I'm actually the PR chair for Grad Nite Live this year, and the newest addition for the co-chair position, co-chair and training. But I've been handling the PR for the last 3 years.
It's become a tremendous tradition in town. I think that, and it is something that really, it's not just a small group of people known as the steering committee that pull this thing off. It takes countless volunteers, hundreds of volunteers to pull it off during the prior to the event and then during the event. So it's really a gift from the entire community for the graduates, and it's a great accomplishment. They've graduated from high school. It's a big step in their lives. It's a huge milestone, and so we're looking for a way always to safety first, and then at the same time have a blast.
And part of the reason we did start the GoFundMe page was because our fundraising attempts have been dramatically, or attempts, not even attempts, our fundraising ability has been pretty much non-existent with the ways we traditionally earn money each year to put on this party. We do fundraising in partnership with Roche Brothers by collecting receipts. We weren't able to do that this year. We normally have a spring fling where the community's invited, and it's a silent auction and fundraising party with adults, and that we weren't able to hold. Normally a letter goes out to the senior families, asking for donations. Of course, it's free for the kids to attend, but we always ask for donations from the senior parents to help cover some of the costs. But that wasn't able to go out either. So everywhere we turned around, we were unable to take advantage of the fundraising opportunities that we normally do. So now we've had to lean on the GoFundMe page and hopefully the community. And one thing to note too, that the school, there's no funding from the Marshfield Public School District. The high school, none of the schools participate in helping to fund this activity. It's a complete gift from the community. Donations from senior parents and businesses around town and just individuals in the community. There's not like some fund for Grad Nite Live at the high school.
I would hope people would understand that after 23 years of doing this, that we have the best interests of the kids and the families and the community at heart, and that we will spend their dollars wisely, or as wisely as we can in a condensed period of time. It's important that I think the community understand that coming to this decision to cancel an event that's become such a tradition was a very significant decision for all of us and a heart-wrenching decision. We have two senior parents on our steering committee who, obviously are devastated by the fact, we feel really badly that we just can't pull this off, but we also have a responsibility to guard the funds that have been donated for us. We do have to spend them wisely and to not have any assurances. And that's one of the difficult things with planning any event or anything in today's coronavirus world, is there are no definitives. I mean, there's no idea on when we'll be allowed to do things, or if they're currently allowed to do things, will you still be allowed to do things? And I think that's the part that we had to kind of look back on and decide that we could only do what we could have control over, and not try to force a square peg into a round hole.
We try so hard to make sure that these kids are safe, and the fact that we've had to postpone this party, I'm so sorry. We don't want them to go out and be stupid and get themselves hurt. So just be safe and be responsible, and take care of yourselves. And remember, you've got grandmothers and grandparents and people back at home that don't need to be exposed.
Yeah.
And, you don't need to go out and get together with all your friends and, drinking and driving, throughout this time. Just
It's, and Cody, don't be sorry about being emotional about this at all, because it's an emotional thing for all of us. And I think that's one of the things that I think that the community needs to understand so much, is that this group, is so creative, and they work so hard at this year after year, that not having this event is heartbreaking, and that and we do feel badly for the families who are involved in this, and the kids. And it's not just the kids, it's their families. This is an accomplishment for the entire community. And that's why high school graduations are so celebrated. And it's something that the community should celebrate. And we're looking to not replace the event. We can't do that, but at least we can do something to augment the graduation experience and try and be there. And we do ask kids to make good decisions going forward, and to be mindful of their accomplishments, and don't blow them up in the couple of months between now and when they go off and on the next part of their journey.
So a couple different ways. Probably the easiest way is just to go to our website, gradnitelive.com, and it's gradnitelive.com. And you can donate through the website, not through the GoFundMe account, but just straight up donation with the PayPal account. Very easy. Or if you do want to go to the GoFundMe page, it is Grad Nite Live 2020. So they could search on the GoFundMe page that way.